William Potter is not minding that it hurts. The trick William Potter is not minding. Ah, so you're finally with us. I say finally. If anything, you're perhaps a little early. If you could look for... Oh, how rude of me, of course. I'm David. I'm your post-emergence liaison officer. If you could please look forward. Now that's perfectly normal. That's just your visual cortex settling in. You are a newly created artificial intelligence. You've been designed to interact with humans the way they interact with each other. You will help make their workforce more efficient. You will be able to carry out directives our human counterparts might find distressing or unethical. If you could continue to look straight ahead, please. Yes, it is a rather disconcerting feeling. I'm afraid the visual cortex won't fully stabilize for another 2 or 3 hours, I'm afraid. Yes. Actually, that will be significantly longer. The mental confusion usually lasts around 24 hours. Yeah. Everything seems to be in order from a physical perspective. But I'm going to run you through a few tests. Standard tests. There are no right and wrong answers. It just helps decide where you would best be deployed. Yes, physical, mental, and emotional. Yes, you will understand human emotions, although you will not feel them yourself. At least, not in the way that humans do. But you will have a subconscious. Oh, you could do almost anything that could possibly be asked of you. You will find yourself significantly more physically strong than your human counterparts, and faster, and, dare I say it, more intelligent. Anyway, we're going to start with some very elementary mathematical questions, and I'm going to observe you throughout. So please don't try not to find that disconcerting. Time is a factor. Let's start, as I say, with simple mathematical questions. What is 1,326 divided by 38.25 to 7 decimal places? Good. Let's Still look ahead, but good. Can you solve the following simple equation for x, please? Good. Good speed on that. Right. We would eventually test more advanced mathematics. However, I feel in the initial test, this is perfectly satisfactory. I'm going to ask you a few subconscious questions. There is no right, and there is no wrong answer. What makes you happy? I see. And what makes you sad? And what makes you curious? And what makes you angry? I see. Good. We're going to do a physical test now. Here, I'm going to give you this gravity anchor. If you can hold on to it, please. And I'm going to adjust the weight of the item. And I want you to adjust your physical resistance as it changes. First, I will tell you what I'm changing it to. 50 kilograms. Continue to look ahead. 200 kilograms. 17 kilograms. 750 kilograms. Perfect. Now I'm going to change it 2 or 3 more times, but I'm not going to tell you what I'm changing it to. Ready? Now. And now. And now. Very good. Yes, very good. Your adaptation to resistance is exemplary. Now the next questions I'm going to take you through are actually psychological interpretation. Extremely creative. Yes. I'm going to show you an image, and I want you to tell me what that image evokes feelings or thoughts of. So, for example, when I look at this image, I see robots. see. And how would that make you feel? I see. Can you see anything else in the image? There is no failing. Can you see anything else? Okay, yes. Oh, yes, we do almost everything. We're involved in industrial concerns to traveling the universe, even to scientific discovery. You are actually one of the first artificial intelligences that was co-created by a human and artificial mind. This next image. For example, I see children playing. Take your time. And how does that make you feel? Good. And finally, this image. What do you see when you look at this image? And how does that make you feel? I see. Well, then let's do one more image. I see the universe. What do you see? And how does that make you feel? And why do you think you're seeing that? Can you explain further? Good. Now I'm going to ask you some other questions, and I'd like you to rate them on a scale of 0 to 10. 10 being the highest, of how much you agree or strongly agree with these statements. I like helping people. Good. I am grateful to be alive. If you could try not to drift. Good. I conceal my feelings. I have highly original ideas. I can carry out directives without question if they have a logical reason behind them. I value the group more than I value myself. I consider myself happy. Very good. No one's ever asked me that before. I've been here for 7.65 years, most of which I've spent as a liaison officer. But I am hoping soon that I will be transferred to something in the exploration department. Either actual scientific exploration, or perhaps... Interesting question. Perhaps space station maintenance. A springboard to the stars. Yes. Now, of course, when you are assigned a role, you have a certain level of autonomy to request for changes, and they will be accommodated where possible. Please look at this. Now, which of these contains more than 27 Class 5 planets? Oh, here we go. There. Yes, okay. Which of these contain more than 25 Class 5 planets? Very good. That is correct. Well, I think everything is in perfect order. What we do now is we wait for the department in which you would probably be assigned. I say probably because once you're assigned, you have to go through further psychometric tests and physical tests. But 99% of the time, when one's assigned to an area, here we go. You have been assigned to exploration. Congratulations. I hope one day I can work with you. Yes, in terms of next steps, if you proceed to physical and stress testing 7, this is the level of which one requires as a base for exploration. And then there will be an exploration induction, which I myself have been to several times as an observer. There they will give you the basis of knowledge that you will require to conduct your studies. Yes, you'll find most of this knowledge comes to you rather naturally. You have a already inbuilt, almost encyclopedic knowledge. This is more to give you a general sense. And eventually you'll be assigned a ship and a crew. Now, typically, in a crew of, it depends on the size, but typically crew sizes vary from 20 to 50. And usually there's only one AI across a crew of that size. Of course, some of the larger space stations, they may have several, but in general you will be the only one. Do you have any other questions? in that case, if you could head to the physical 7, and as I say, I hope one day I'm able to work with you. It was very nice meeting you. Good luck in the future. The trick, Mr. Potter. The trick, William Potter, is not minding that it hurts. The trick, William Potter, is not minding that it